Alright? In the first place, little Roddy wasn't the one who I gave the chip to. It was Mark. Right? You can't be little Roddy and say, again, I gave the chip to him. It wasn't given to him. Wrong brother. Wrong brother. Shows you don't know what you're talking about still. And yeah, Brock Lesnar, according to his stats now, is close to 300 pounds. And I do work out a lot for a disabled person. Not the same as I did before I fell. I told you that already. But I work out more than you do, I bet. I bet I walk more. I bet I could even run faster than you. If I had to. So you won't even post a video and show people what you really look like. Lazy bum. No. I'm a disabled person, right? Who was fine until he got into the military. Never hospitalized for hearing voices until after 2.5 years of being on a ship where they weren't training him, were quid pro quoing him instead. And asking him if he was gay 3 times. Ain't it 3 strikes and you're out, Ben? Ain't that how that really works? It's not 2 strikes, it's 3 questions of the same questions where I had to say no 3 times. That means he was out. Right. Well, I said no 3 times. Now, if he didn't train me, who else was supposed to train me? By the way, too. If Big King didn't train me, who else was supposed to train me? But then. Either Ben was supposed to train me or King was supposed to train me. No. One or the other. Neither one did. See, that's why you're pissed off with me, because I try more than you, I do more than you, and I'm disabled, and I still look better than you when you get my age, I bet. I don't even know who the hell this is, but like I said, when you mess with the best, you die like the rest. Just a warning. And see, I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm doing what a disabled person in my situation should be able to do, I guess. Right, that's all I'm saying. Right. Now, they didn't even show me the x-rays until 20 years after the fall when I inquired into it myself finally. Okay, I'm just going out to the VA to get rated, right? To get all this stuff fixed and situated and properly get it all documented better than they did with the friggin' Navy, right? Now, I wasn't in any other thing that would cause that kind of damage to the sacrum or the pelvis unless I was attacked by someone on base and had to jump from the window ledge. I can't prove either one happened, though, dumbass. Either. But only I know the result of the fall, I guess, was me waking up in the ER. All I can tell you about it, too, because that's all I remember. So if I was knocked out, like, at the car wreck, whatever happened there, too, and little Roddy supposedly died of a drug overdose, a mark of staph infection, right? Due to complications because of his brain tumor, right? He even had epilepsy because of it, right? So, no, you did not witness me eating anything. No. You, again, are a bold-faced liar and only know how to lie. But see, I'm making up the story. You don't know. When you know you're making up a story and people are believing the story you are making up, no matter what you say, they don't listen to you, right? There's something more wrong with them if you have a mental illness anyway. And that's a sign of the mental illness. You make up stories all the time. Hello, that's what it means. But when I tell you I'm making up the story and how I'm dealing with the schizophrenia is admitting I have the mental illness they diagnosed you with that they call paranoid schizophrenia. The doctors in the Navy call this paranoid schizophrenia, and I know the symptoms of it. And like I keep telling my psychiatrist or my psychologist or my specialty doctor or whatever he is, um, per se. The way I deal with it is similar to how an alcoholic deals with his alcoholism by admitting he's an alcoholic, right? That's how I deal with my schizophrenia because I only hear voices. I don't hallucinate. I told you that before. If I'm missing something from the house, someone took it, right? Usually two. And I don't smoke or drink a lot of alcohol. If I do something with a very low volume, like a wine cooler or a strawberry Rita or something, and that don't have a lot of alcohol, fool. even then. But you go on with your bad self and pretend you were there when it didn't involve little Roddy. That's the wrong stepbrother. It involved Mark. And Mark and little Roddy died. That's what I was told anyway, unless they're faking their own deaths. And little Roddy really a part of the family anyway. His dad was someone else. Now Mark and little Roddy are still stepbrothers to Kathy. Yeah. His mom. They're half brothers. But again, I'm not related to little Roddy except that his mom married my stepdad, who married my mom, and they have a child named Renee, right? And Mark and Big Roddy are related, and Renee and my mom and me are related. But again, that's the way they're related. Mark is more related to Renee than little Roddy, right? Is related to any of us, right? Even Big Roddy. And little Roddy is related to Mark by his mom, right? Being the same mom, right? And I'm related to Renee through our mom, right? That's the point. And see, I didn't tell you I wouldn't talk to you on your channel. I'm just not talking to you anymore on mine. No. See, this is again a different phase I'm bringing you into in our relationship to show you can't let it go. To show you have a problem with me. And who the fuck are you anyway? My shipmates still? Benner King? Or are you Pastor Thomas and his crew? Because you jerk off with each other and you can't admit it publicly like it's not gay or something. Well, here's the point. Either something is gay and you can tell people about it, or it's not and you can't. If you can't tell people you're jerking each other off, you know it's gay. By the way. Get that too. If you can't tell people you're doing it without them looking at you being gay, it's gay. By the way. Even if Pastor Davis is telling you it's not gay, it's gay. And you know it. And you're protecting his ass. Still, you're lying for him. That he taught you that. Pastor Thomas had to be taught that by him, right? Maybe Pastor Payne too. I don't know if he did all that with Pastor Payne, but he at least did it with Pastor Thomas, right? Because Dan, whoops, I didn't mean to mention that name. Who knows who he is, but I ain't going to tell you his whole name. From the church approached me when I was having a wet dream and tried to wake me up. Another guy tried to take a shower with me before Pastor Davis tried to, get me to hit him by putting his arm between my butt cheeks, right? But I knew what he was up to. So he's trying to get me to hit him, which is assault. And that's because I took karate. And see, he would have had to hit me for me to be able to hit him back. Like when Floyd, the guy I was working with, swung at me, I swung at him and hit him with the same force he hit me with. You understand why? He was trying to hit you. He was trying to hit me. And he swung first and we connected at the same time, right? reason for that too. That's to show you I know when someone's trying to hit me or not, right? And I can take a punch. You can take a punch, motherfucker. I can take a kick to the jaw and not get knocked out. A hook kick, which is with the heel. And I'm still here. Where are you at? You're using a fake name with a fake account because you can't come into the light. I'm in the light. Bye bye.